Assalamu alaikum. This is Rokeya Samia welcoming you to the English News Bulletin from Bangladesh Television Chattogram Center. Let's begin with the headlines. Calling upon to wear face masks, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina directs to reset minimum age limit to 40 for COVID vaccine registration. Nationwide corona vaccination underway for second consecutive day as well as in Chattogram. Corona claims 16 in the country with 0 death in Chattogram, raising the global death toll to 2.3 million. Myanmar police lash water cannon on workers conducting nationwide strike against military coup in the capital Naypyidaw. And at least 18 people killed and 125 missing following a glacier fall causing a huge flood in northern Indian state of Uttarakhand. Viewers, those were the headlines. Now on to the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina called upon all to wear face masks and wash hands even after taking the COVID-19 vaccine. The Prime Minister made the call speaking on overall management of vaccination activities at the weekly cabinet meeting in Dhaka today. In her speech, the Premier directed concerned authorities to reset the minimum age limit on registration for COVID vaccine to 40 and make the process somewhat open to get access to it. Sheikh Hasina said she has already directed the Health and Family Welfare Ministry to relax the minimum age limit on registration for taking corona vaccine to 40 instead of 55 to expand the vaccination coverage.
সেকেন্ড ডোজে আছে হচ্ছে ওটা বোধহয় 8 থেকে 12 সপ্তাহ টাইম নিতে পারে। তো লন্ডনে তো ওরকমই দিচ্ছে। তো ওটা হিসাব করে 15 দিনেই নিতে হবে তা না, 1 মাস 2 মাস বা 3 মাস পর্যন্ত এটার এফেক্ট থাকে, সেকেন্ড ডোজ নেওয়া যায়। তবে আমরা চাচ্ছি একটু আর্লি সেকেন্ড ডোজটা দিয়ে দেওয়া, 1 মাস থেকে 1.5 মাসের মধ্যে সেকেন্ড ডোজ দিয়ে এগুলি তাড়াতাড়ি শেষ করা। সবাইকে মাস্কটা ব্যবহার করতে হবে, মাস্ক ব্যবহার করা, হাত ধোয়া এটা অব্যাহত রাখতে হবে। এটা মনে করলে হবে না যে আমি টিকা নিচ্ছি আর কি আমি একদম সেফ বাস আর আমার কিছু করতে হবে, সেটা না, তবে সাবধানে থাকতে হবে।
The nationwide corona vaccination is underway for the second consecutive day as well as in Chattogram. Vaccines were given to the enlisted persons from morning to afternoon at Chattogram Medical College Hospital. Doctors and health workers, including people from different ages, received the jab shots on the second day. Meanwhile, corona vaccine is being administered in 10 centers of the city besides Chattogram Medical College from today. Earlier, 1,090 men and women were inoculated at Chattogram Medical College Hospital on the first day. Vaccination has started in Poti Upazila of Chattogram. Whip Shamsul Haq Chaudhary inaugurated the inoculation program at the Upazila Health Complex yesterday. Upazila Chairman Motahirul Islam Chaudhary, Upazila Awami League President AKM Shamsul Zaman, and others were present on the occasion. The vaccine was primarily administered to the frontline corona fighters. 15,000 people will receive the jab shots in the Upazila in the first phase. Corona vaccination is going on in the regions, zones and medical centers of Bangladesh Army in Bandurban as part of the nationwide corona vaccination program. Commander of the 69th Infantry Brigade, Brigadier General M. Ziaul Haq inaugurated the program at Bandurban Shodor Zone ground yesterday. Deputy Commissioner of Bandurban Yasmin Parveen Tibrizi, Civil Surgeon Dr. Ong Sui Pru Marma, and Bandurban Municipality Mayor Muhammad Islam Bebi were also present on the occasion. 50 soldiers of different ranks received the jab shots on the first day. No one died from coronavirus in Chattogram during the last 24 hours, with the number of deaths remaining at 369. 80 persons have been found infected with coronavirus after testing 1,520 samples. With this, total number of corona patients in Chattogram has stood at 33,524. Meanwhile, 16 COVID-19 patients died in the country, taking the death toll from the pandemic to 8,221. The recovery count rose to 4,83,931, after another 559 recovered during the period. The tally of the infections rose to 5,38,378, with 316 cases being confirmed. Now, international news. Police in Myanmar have used water cannon on workers, conducting a nationwide strike against a military coup in the capital Naypyidaw. Thousands took to the streets in a third day of protests, calling for the release of elected leader Aung San Suu Kyi and for the restoration of democracy. The protesters include teachers, lawyers, bank officers, and government workers. The protest took place a day after Myanmar saw its largest protest in more than a decade. Last week, the military seized power, claiming fraudulence in an election held in last November and declared a year-long state of emergency in Myanmar. At least 18 people are killed and 125 missing after a piece of Himalayan glacier fell into a river, causing a huge flood in northern Indian state of Uttarakhand. Nearby villagers have been evacuated, though officials warned more than 125 people may have been caught in the torrent. Uploaded videos on the internet showed the flood water barreling through the area, leaving destruction in its wake. Uttarakhand Chief Minister Trivendra Singh Rawat said 125 people were confirmed missing so far, which could rise. He told the journalists rescue operations are going on. Most of the missing persons are workers at the two power projects swept away by the huge flood caused by the glacier fall, while Prime Minister Narendra Modi said he is monitoring the situation. COVID-19 global death toll reached 23,28,000 with new 7,819 deaths. More than 10 crore 67 lakh and 27,000 are infected globally, and more than 7 crore 84 lakh and 27,000 people have recovered so far. The U.S., current epicenter of the pandemic, has now 2 crore 76 lakh and 11,000 confirmed cases and 4 lakh and 74,000 deaths. The country reported 1,340 deaths yesterday. Back to national news. Construction of a bridge over the Toilafang Canal in Matiranga Upazila of Khagrachari has been completed. Chattogram Hill Tracts Development Board Chairman Nobo Bikram Kishore Tripura inaugurated the newly constructed bridge. Development Board member Harun Rashid, Executive Engineer Muhammad Mujibul Alam, and local representatives and government officials were present on the occasion, among others. Chattogram Hill Tracts Development Board implemented the project at a cost of around 1.5 crore taka. The Water Development Board has undertaken a restoration project of 5 polders on Naf River to improve the border security of Bangladesh with Myanmar. Water drainage, defense dams are being repaired and roads are being constructed on the dams at a cost of 141.75 crore taka, expected to end in 2023. 48 km of the 52 km road with barbed wire fences will prevent border infiltration, drug and human trafficking. Road connectivity to Shahpuri Island can be reestablished as the scenic road from Teknaf Marine Drive to Shahpuri Island via Sabrang Tourism Park will also play an important role in enriching tourism sector there. Now news on share market. The prices on the Chattogram Stock Exchange have fallen today. Both the price and index have decreased. At the end of the day, the overall index stood at 15,519.82, which is 2.49% lower than that of the previous day. Besides, the price index of CAC30 stands at 12,470.73, which is 1.17% lower than that of previous day. Today, a total of 1,25,94,450 shares of 228 companies were traded, the value of which is more than 38 crore 11 lakh and 56,000 taka. Of them, share of 16 companies increased, 176 reduced, 36 remained unchanged. Now, weather news. Weather may remain mainly dry over the area of Chattogram and neighborhood till 6 p.m. tomorrow. Pothinga Met Office says light to moderate fog may occur at places over the area of Chattogram for late night to morning. Night and day temperature may remain nearly unchanged over the area for the next 24 hours. The highest temperature in the city today was 27.4 degrees Celsius, which is 0.6 degrees Celsius below the normal temperature, and the lowest temperature was 14.6 degrees Celsius, which is 1.6 degrees Celsius below the normal temperature. In Chattogram, tomorrow the sun will rise at 6:28 a.m. and will set at 5:47 p.m. Now the tide schedule of Kornufuli River tomorrow. First high tide will start at 6:04 a.m. First low tide will start at 12:11 p.m. Second high tide will start at 6:04 p.m. That's all from the newsroom. To end the bulletin, a recap of the headlines. Calling upon to wear face masks, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina directs to reset minimum age limit to 40 for COVID vaccine registration. Nationwide corona vaccination underway for second consecutive day as well as in Chattogram. Corona claims 16 in the country with zero death in Chattogram, raising the global death toll to 2.3 million. Myanmar police lash water cannon on workers conducting nationwide strike against military coup in the capital Naypyidaw. And at least 18 people killed and 125 missing following a glacier fall, causing a huge flood in northern Indian state of Uttarakhand. Thanks to all for being with us. We invite you to watch our tomorrow's bulletin at the same time. Maintain the health rules and stay safe. Khuda Hafiz.